This conference will now be recorded.
All right, folks. So thank you for coming back for the lab portion of the class here today. So we won't take a lot of time, as we usually don't, because I'm just going to introduce to you what it is that you need to accomplish for your lab, and then give you the rest of the time that you have to start working on that. Now, know that you'll see here, as far as I've shared with you, how you would see your screen as far as when you go to My Warren and for this class, you'll see here that. Now, the test, the F, don't disregard that. That's just me showing you how you would see it as far as the student view, right? So we're looking here and we're seeing that recall that I said to you that the fungi lab that wasn't due until Saturday, 5 to midnight. And I want to ask you all, let me just stop sharing for a moment here and just bring you all out if I can. Has anybody had some interesting growth on their bread at all as far as fungus is concerned? Anybody want to share?
Yeah, I got some mold on it. I was
All right,
uh
cool.
I was afraid that it wasn't gonna grow, but it
Understood.
did.
But it did. Cool. Nice. What does it look like?
It's very spongy, actually. Looks like
Yeah.
it.
Like a different, any colors or black in particular, primarily, right?
Yeah, it's got black and green to it.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. All right. Let's see who else here. Thank you, Brian. So Tony says, no, let's see. I thought my bread was broken. That's pretty good. Funny, because nothing was growing until yesterday. Cool. All right. And that's why I gave you a little bit extra days here to see what was going on. Christian, I haven't gotten any mold as of yet. All right. Julia says, I haven't checked it yet. That sounds like most of the refrigerators at a workplace that people really haven't checked stuff until, whoa, what's that growing in our refrigerator? Oh, Dina, black, yellow, and white. Cool. Um, my parents threw it away. Brendan, that's pretty funny. That's the dog ate my homework and my parents threw away my moldy bread. Well, that could be a part of your lab report there, Brennan. Angie, let's see here. Same. My mom threw mine out too. That's too funny. It's like, what is this? What is? Throw this out. Oh man, my cat almost ate mine, Tony. That's funny. That is. I'm telling you though, having animals for many years, yeah, they'll eat just about anything. Too funny, folks. Nice. All right, very good. Well, let's hide everyone here and let's go back to sharing my screen with you all. So you'll see here that that fungi lab will be due on Saturday. So those of you that have had your dog eat your homework, I mean your mom throw away your fungal bread, please then just go online and look up an image of what that would look like and describe that there for us. You'll see here that in Unit 3, I have for you your lab exercise 14, the seed plants. And if we click on that there, you'll see that I have provided for you here. So I have a Word document I'm going to share with you in a moment, but here's just the instructions that you will follow and that you will upload, right? So let's go back. And so I'll go over that in just one moment. And you'll see here that know that the test is not available, test number 3. I just have it there as a spacer so that you're keeping in mind that you will be having test number 3 will be on the plants, okay? And then your final exam. So let's go to, I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to now share with you this and see that we have, so exercise 16 for seed plants. You're going to, and so my specific instructions, so always follow what I've provided for you. So I'll also post this in documents and resources, okay? But the instructions, these same instructions are in your lab in coursework, okay? So you're going to read through lab 16.1 to 16.4. It's due 1 week from today, 5 to midnight. Assignment is to follow the directions I have given you below, which we'll read in just a moment. And please cite your sources that are not from the lab or your lab text or your textbook, okay? So you'll see here, as far as 16.1, conifers, right? So these cone-producing plants, you're going to define all the terms in bold print, and you're going to draw the following and label. And so you have 10 here that you're going to draw for me, okay? As far as 16-2 3, 4, 5, right, all the way to 16-11. So let's take a look at that here. And so we see here it says seed plants, 1 gymnosperms, all right? And we have here, so you're going to read through this, please. Let's bring this up above. And here's 16.1. You'll read through this. Now, again, you're not going to do this, okay? You're not going to do this. All I'm asking for you for 16-1 is that anything that's in bold terminology here, so pulp, male cone, pollen, right? Pollen sacs, microsporangia, microsporophylls, anything that's in bold print, you're going to, like it says here, define all terms in bold print and then draw the following. So then let's move here to, go back here, there we go. And so so here we have 16-2, 16-3. You're going to draw these, right? So I'm not even asking you to go offline, online and just draw what's in the textbook here, okay? But I want you to draw. So we don't have the opportunity to actually physically observe right in front of us, so we can actually look at it online here in our lab manuals. And you'll draw these for me, please, right? All the way up until 16-11. And again, pollination and any other terms that are bold face, you're going to, bold type, you're going to define for me, please. Okay. Then as we move on, so you're not going to answer questions. You're just going to follow as far as what I've asked you to do. 16-8, 9, 10, and then one more, -11 for the pine seed. Okay. Then we get to, so that's for the conifers. So 16.2, the cycads. So let's go back here. So go online and research cycas and zamia. And so we're going to come back here and see that 16-3 shows us, next page, right here, cycas and zamia. You're going to do a little bit of 1-paragraph research for me and cite your sources online about both of these cycads. Then we're going to go back here for 16.3 for ginkgo. All you're going to do is go online, research ginkgo, give me 2 paragraphs on it, and also draw the ginkgo leaf, which was like that fan-shaped leaf, very unique looking, right? And then lastly, you're going to, and here's that ginkgo leaf, right? And then you're going to go as far as the gonidophyta, right? The gonidophytes. You're going to go online and research ephedra, okay? And give me 2 paragraphs regarding ephedra, right? So that's your assignment. That's your assignment due next week, okay? Again, you're not going to, you're going to read through the lab, but you're going to really make sure that you follow what I've asked you to do from that lab for me for exercise 16 for seed plants, for gymnosperms. All right, so let's see here, right? So that's what we're going to be doing this week for your lab is concerned. And I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to stop recording also. Let's do that.